It was one of the most notorious divorces of the 60s, Argyle versus Argyle. Margaret Campbell, brought to life on screen by Claire Foy, was an incredibly wealthy woman who, after divorcing her first husband, married the 11th Duke of Argyle, played in this by Paul Bettany. Pretty quickly into the marriage, things went south with accusations of adultery, forgery, theft and violence, culminating in their highly publicised split. But for both actors, taking on the series was the first time either had ever heard about the Duke and Duchess.
It was definitely the first time for me. And I wanted to bring it to the small screen because Claire Foy was in it. And I wanted to work with Claire Foy because I think she's a marvellous actor. And I thought that there was some opportunity to maybe do some good acting.
That's the reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm honest.
Yeah, sure. I never knew about it as well, so it was an opportunity to kind of find out something or about two people as well that you never knew anything about. And then Paul Bettany was in it, and I still did it. So the joke's on me.
For Claire, this isn't her first time playing a member of the British aristocracy. The similarities between Queen Elizabeth and the Duchess of Argyle end there. The actress revealing she was drawn to how Margaret reacted to the blows dealt to her.
She did come from a position where there were really no limits on how far she could go, in the sense that she had all the money in the world, apart from he took a lot of it. But also her belief in the fact that she'd done nothing wrong was so strong. And I think that her conviction is very much based on her class, who she is, how she'd been treated, her childhood, all of those things. But I do think that is to be admired. And it does take someone either very brave or naive to kind of go, no, I'm not going to do it. And you risk your whole life in order to do that. And that's what she did. And it did ultimately, unfortunately, the rest of her life was marred by that experience. It did for her ruin a large portion of her life.
We've been watching Paul on our screens for well over 20 years. Over the decades, he's taken on everything from gangsters to medieval authors, tennis players, Marvel characters, even iconic artists. Most recently having stepped onto the stage as Andy Warhol, a role he'll now bring to the big screen.
Yeah, I'm having fun with it. It's all I ever wanted to do, was when I was a kid actor, was play lots of different roles. I was wanting to do that at a time when that wasn't so much in vogue. It became sort of about branding yourself. I think now that has changed, and also as I'm hurtling towards my dotage, I think it's sort of it's somehow more acceptable. So I'm having fun doing it because I'm a little ADD and I get bored doing the same thing. And it's been a joy to change it up.
He's amazing as Andy Warhol, by the way. He's amazing this as well.
Thank you very much.